What's going on, Insecticidal gang? It's your boy Insecticidal 151. I'm here to talk to you about dormant Sarracenia rhizomes and how I acclimate them. Now, right now, this is the most wonderful time of the year for somebody that grows Sarracenia, Venus flytraps, and the temperate sundews, because everybody's having dormant rhizome cells. You can get some of your favorite plants. You can check off some of those boxes off your wish list for a little less money, especially on the shipping side during this time of year, because you can clip the foliage, pop them in a small flat rate shipping box for $11, $12 and send that thing across the country. But that's where things can get a little tricky, send them across the country, depending on where the plant is coming from and where it's going. So when I order plants during this time of year, I had to learn the hard way, because I killed a couple. I had to learn to take a look at where they're coming from, pull it up in the weather app, see what their 10-day, what their average temperatures are or have been that the plant's coming out of, in comparison to my own. What you're looking for is plants coming from a warmer climate than where you live. That's where it gets tricky. Now, I have two plants right here that I recently acquired. This one came from Flytrap King. He lives about 2 hours away from me, and he lives up in the mountains. So his winter temperatures actually are a little colder than mine once we really get into the thick of it. So this plant went straight outside. No acclimation needed. I potted it up, stuck it out there with everybody else. It's been doing perfectly fine. This one, on the other hand, I got from Phil Felici last week, if I remember correctly, and he lives in California. I check his weather. Everything's warm. He's still in the 50s, sometimes 60s. Really good overnight lows, nothing crazy. So this plant is getting special care. That special care is what I consider temperature acclimation. I take the plant, I put it outside first thing in the morning. I let it sit in full sun all day, getting its photosynthesis on, getting its temperature acclimation on. But when it starts getting cold, I like to say 35 degrees and under, I take that plant and bring it into my garage. Even on the coldest days, my garage typically doesn't dip below 40 to 45 degrees, which is cold enough for the plant to stay dormant, but also it doesn't put the plant in danger of freezing while it's acclimating. If you shock it, you can kill it. I've killed a few, like I said. I just hate to see people lose plants and then it's like 3 or 4 months later and you have no idea why. And it was just that we should have just taken our time and acclimated it. We got to remember that our plants are not like dogs and cats where you can just move them, and they just get used to it instantly. Acclimation takes weeks and weeks and weeks. I typically do this process for about 3 to 4 weeks. You'll see the rhizomes on some plants start to turn dark red. That's one of my clear indicators that it's starting to acclimate and that it's pretty much fully acclimated because of the anthocyanin response with the cold. But I hope this helps somebody. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Insecticidal out.